Welcome back. All this week, we are discussing topics that will benefit your overall health and well-being. We've partnered with Innovo for Live's Health Check Week, and we're starting with the most critical muscle in your body, your heart. Please welcome the author of Eat to Beat Disease, Dr. William Li. Hello, Dr. Li. Welcome back. Your book occupies a place of prominence in our house. But I fear that you're going to tell me all the things I like to eat cause disease. Why is it so crucial to take care of our hearts besides the obvious?
Well, you are absolutely right. Your heart is the most important muscle in your body because it pumps blood to every organ. And when you have a healthy heart, you have a healthy body, and including a healthy brain. And heart health is so important because the heart disease is the #1 cause of death in America. According to the CDC, last year killed 690,000 people, leading cause of death in women.
Wow. See, that's the thing people don't realize. It affects women so much. It's like whispered about almost.
So number one, you got to watch your blood lipids, yes?
That's right. Well, there's a bunch of things you could do. Number one, watch your blood lipids. So this is the test that your doctor does to look at cholesterol, right? You've got good cholesterol and bad cholesterol.
There's good cholesterol as well, right?
That's right.
Okay.
So what we want is high levels of beneficial cholesterol called HDL, which protects your heart, and low levels of the harmful cholesterol called LDL, which can be harmful. And you can find, to lower the risk of this, you can actually eat less saturated fats, which you find in red meat, butter, cheeses. This is actually in a lot of processed foods as well, because they actually are sometimes made with saturated fats like palm oil.
Is it bad to put butter and cheese on your steak? Probably.
That's a good one. Well, listen, I think the whole issue is to actually cut down those saturated fats. Now, instead, what we should be doing is actually eating unsaturated fats, healthy fats, like olive oil or omega-3s, which you actually find in seafood. Now, the other thing to eat actually is fiber foods. So leafy dark greens are great. Beans, lentils, nuts, chickpeas, all great for you. And new research shows that actually they lower bad cholesterol by feeding your gut microbiome, the healthy gut bacteria. So better gut health means better heart health too.
How else can we keep our hearts healthy? Like, what about our blood pressure? Like, because I've heard that women going through menopause can have a lot of fluctuations in their blood pressure, in their cholesterol levels, all of that. I've heard it from some of the women here going through it.
Easy tip is actually watch the amount of salt you eat, because salt found in our food raises blood pressure. So stay away from salty chips, savory snacks, and even cans of soup. A can of soup can have 1,000 milligrams of sodium, which raises your blood pressure. So what's really cool is the new research shows that we should be eating things like spinach and beets because they grow in the ground. Nitrogen gets absorbed. When you chew and eat beets and spinach, our mouth microbiome, healthy gut bacteria in our mouth, converts the nitrogen into a form that when we swallow it, turns to nitric oxide, dilates our blood vessels, and lowers our blood pressure.
So just to review, we should not eat the Pop-Tarts to lower our cholesterol.
Not every day.
Okay, not every day. Okay, all right. So with a commercial break, we're going to come back more with Dr. William Li in just a minute.
I love Pop-Tarts. We are back with Dr. Li. Tell us some more. How do we maintain this healthy heart?
Well, you got to watch your blood sugar. Now, here's the thing that a lot of people don't realize is our body needs sugar to run our organs, including our brain.
She loves sugar.
Okay.
Cake.
So, however, here's the key thing. Over time, high blood sugar, we call it hyperglycemia, destroys the lining of your blood vessels, which sets you up for heart disease. And so and also, by the way, sugar causes inflammation. It's linked to diabetes and obesity. So what we should do to avoid high sugar, avoid sodas because they're really loaded with sugars, and be really careful. Cut down or cut out your candies and cake.
What if you have candy that's shaped like a fruit? Does that count? Any other, what are some, lifestyle changes that we should make?
Right. Well, so diet's important, but actually other lifestyle factors matter a lot. For example, exercise. If you actually exercise, stay physically active, 30 to 40 minutes a day. You don't have to work out, just have brisk walk is good enough, lowers your risk of heart disease. Second, sleep. 7 hours or more of sleep lowers your heart disease risk by 42%. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
And third is stress. Now, who hasn't been stressed in the last year, right? So stress raises our blood pressure. So you gotta find ways to relax, chill out, hang out with friends or family you like. Can make a big difference in your heart.
No cake, more sleep, no stress. That's it.
What could possibly go wrong? Okay, so how can you monitor your heart health? Is there a way, like, besides going to a doctor constantly?
Well, the first thing is to go to your doctor. During the pandemic, a lot of people missed their doctor's appointment, so go to your doctor. Number two, if you've got risks for heart disease, you might get an annual EKG, which checks the electrical rhythm of your heart. Check your blood lipids. That's something your doctor should do, but you should be aware of what your levels are. Good cholesterol, bad cholesterol. You might want to get a test called CRP, stands for C-reactive protein. This is an inflammatory marker in your blood that can predict heart disease. And finally, if you've got symptoms of heart disease, chest pain, shortness of breath, palpitations, you might want to tell your doctor, who might order a test called a stress test and put you on a treadmill. They monitor your heart to see if everything's okay.
That's also a symptom of hosting a talk show, though. So if you do host a talk show and have those symptoms, it's probably nothing. Thank you so much, Dr. Lee, for being here. For more information on our heart health, check out our checklist. Go to kellyandryan.com. Coming up next, we're going to open up the inbox. We have a special request for you. Don't forget to pick up Dr. Lee's book, Eat to Beat Disease.
Thank you.